Did anybody ever tell you not to wear black in the heat?
Oh no, that's my color. That's what I do. Except for on Sundays, I'm like the Lakers. Then I wear all white.
The cornerbacks are pretty well set, it seems like, for starters. How is things working in the safety area at this point? How's that shaking out?
Well, the position battle for both positions, corner and safety, is still out there. You got some young guys that's pushing the competition, but obviously Hester and Price have a lot of experience and they're very good also. So I can almost agree with you on that. I mean, if they continue to keep growing like they're doing. Safety-wise, it's a little bit more competition out there because we got a lot of guys that have a lot of versatility, a lot of smarts back there. So, we're going to continue to let the competition keep rolling and see where it all plays out.
What are some of the strengths of each? Like McDonald, what do you?
McDonald is a very football-savvy kid. I like his enthusiasm and energy out there. He sees things before they happen. So some of the things that we have to work on is making sure that what he think he sees is really that, instead of jumping on things that come out maybe a little too early or too late, that type of thing. But he's going to be a good one.
And Hilliard?
And Hilliard's awesome too. I mean, he's a guy that can play both the strong and the free. That's what I like about the safety groups. That's what causes so much competition. All those guys can play strong, free, special teams. So they'll be on the field a lot.
You have to shake off some rust to him after he spent the spring with the offense?
Well, the good thing is that he came back to us at the end of spring, so we kind of dusted that dust off early. We got to knock that off early. So
got the stink off.
Yeah, exactly right. So his mentality is a defensive player now.
And Abbott, how's the transition for him been?
We're really good. Like from him being able to play corner, now moving into safety, it puts us in a prime position to be able to have a guy that can roll down in the slot and play man-to-man on those fast, little shifty slot receivers and stuff like that, that we don't always have to go to nickel with all the fast-paced offenses and things and such like that. Sometimes you might not have time to sub in guys. So, we could be sound and survive a couple downs or a couple series in just our base package.
Where do you see Ismail Adams fitting in the mix?
Same thing. He's a guy that's showing up really flashing on special teams and stuff like that. And obviously, he's very polished to the point where he's made a lot of plays here at these 2 weeks in camp, both at nickel, both at corner. I haven't really yet got a chance to get him to rep at safety because I want him to learn the defense first. But he came in and which was so impressive is he's learned the defense from the nickel position, which is part safety, part corner, part linebacker. So it's pretty exciting to see where he fits in.
What did you see from Jefferson that made you think he was a good safety or a good safety candidate?
Well, he was heavy in our tackling drills and things and such like that. He were doing some things with his hips that we want to correct, but still, even though he needed correction on his hips, he would knock people back.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, man, you're really heavy, man. Let's try you see what if you play back a little bit deeper and can get up ahead of steam. How would it work out? And he's made a couple plays, got his hands on some balls, and it's a different world back there. It's come from standing on the sand of the beach, and then all of a sudden now you're out in the middle of the ocean when you get back there at safety. So he's coming along too.
Did you see him when he was in his younger days here at UCLA? I know you were in the Pac-12 and stuff. Did you
yeah. At those other schools, I recruited him very, very hard. Liked him coming out of high school. Had a lot of track speed and a track background and things and such like that. So I'm excited to see where it goes.
Does he look different? I mean, obviously, I know he's going to look different, but does his game look different? You know what I mean? Like, is he a little? You said heavier. Did you?
Well, what I mean by heavier, just how he hits.
No,
people.
I feel you. Yeah, but did you foresee that though? You know what I mean? When you said he's a track star kind of thing.
No, I didn't. I mean, because I never got to watch him actually at UCLA when he played here at UCLA. It was just mainly reverted back to when I remember recruiting him out of high school.
Right. Okay.
And then he was a light guy, ran track, and man, that's a tall, good-looking corner. Now we get here, he's gonna put on more muscle mass, and a little bit. He's heavy now. He's heavy, meaning he brings the wood.
Right.
Yeah.
Does Yarber sit up at night writing down these little sayings of his after the meetings are over? And is it all prepackaged?
I don't know. I think Coach Yarber is pretty natural with it. I mean, he has a lot of sayings that, I call him an old wily vet. He's been around the block a lot, so he's been around a lot of good coaches. So I know he's stole a couple quotes from a few of them.
Do you ever have to go over to him and ask, what the heck was that?
well, so I've trained myself to kind of turn my hearing off to his voice, so he won't say anything to get under my voice when they catch a pass on us. I don't hear him.
Spanos is the same way too, right?
Oh, yeah. Coach Spanos is the same way.
Just yakking all the time.
He gets going. Yeah, I love it. It creates energy.
Cool.
Thanks.
Okay.